Hey Radical fans, today's Radical Rundown is tackling wet-dry lane conditions. A lot of people ask, what is a wet-dry lane condition? Well, if you haven't experienced it, there's nothing like it in the world. It's when the right of your target or left of your target, depending if you're left-handed or right-handed, is very dry, and to the left of your target for a right-hander is flooded with oil. Where the ball misses to the right, it'll hook high on the head pin or burn up. And if you tug it up in the oil and pinch it a little bit, you'll leave a 2-8-10 or whiff the head pin altogether. So how do we tackle that? The easiest way to tackle it is with surface. A smoother lane finish will correct the overhooking from the dry part of the lane. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 would smooth that out a little bit. So it won't be as jumpy off the spot. If your ball is not getting there because you're playing too far in the oil, then you go to a more aggressive lane finish, surface finish on the ball. For instance, you might go to 1,000, 1,500, even 800 if it's that flooded in the middle of the lane. So the first adjustment should be surface adjustment on the ball. The second adjustment could be the type of ball you throw. If you want to play closer to the dry, you got to use mellower balls with a longer hook window. A symmetrical ball, drilled moderate to aggressive, should be fine in the dry part of the lane. It'll roll up mid-lane and sort of not jump in the back. If you're moving in and playing inside more than out, or into out, as we say, you want to use a more aggressive ball, maybe an asymmetrical ball with some surface on it with a strong pin position. So the idea is to create the longest possible hook window from the part of the lane you're playing so that you avoid a wet-dry overreaction or underreaction. Usually people complain about, well, I get it right and the ball won't hit. Well, the ball is not hitting because it's using its energy up in the wrong part of the lane. And that's where you might look at pin positions and mostly surface. If it's burning up, the first adjustment could be going to a smoother surface. 2,000 or higher, 3,000, 4,000, even some polish. If your biggest problem is you're not getting the ball to finish strong enough in the pocket, you go to a more aggressive ball. If that overhooks the dry, you're going to have to move everything parallel left and use the oil to get the ball down the lane. If you're playing up the dry, you could use the oil for hold. And that's today's Radical Rundown. If you have some comments, put them in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys next time.